Hi Gemini, welcome to the channel. Today's reading is a deep dive into your no contact situation. So we're going to start with some oracle and lots of tarot. I have lots of space today, so we are really going to get into it. And then I have lots of oracle and advice cards prepared. You cannot see it, but I have a total of 9 decks for this reading, so we are going to get into it. All right, Gemini, so I hope you are all doing so well. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm very happy that you are here. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's so nice to see you. As always, it is a general reading. Feel free to take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. And I always look forward to seeing what the cards have in store for you today. Okay, wow, I love this card. So we are opening with Brushfire's Fury. So this is a very intense card. It's the idea of a fury of a brush fire that is very cleansing to the land. So yes, it's hard because, it kills a lot, but it also clears out the junk in the brush, and then the ash and the remains of everything will, nurture the soil underneath it and start anew. It's a beautiful card, actually. Okay, let's see what we get. I got distracted by that. So that is number 10. It becomes a 1. That might be relevant to you. Also, there's a kangaroo on there, so you may have a special connection to kangaroos or maybe Australia. All right, so then we have commitment. 36 becomes a 9. Interesting. Let's see what's going on there, Gemini. Okay. Messages for Gemini. Oh, you're coming out already. There we go. Gemini, there you are, the lovers. All right, so we have the 8 of Swords and the lovers. That's you, Gemini. Excuse me. I am recovering from bronchitis. Please bear with me. I will try not to clear my throat. And the 4 of Swords. Your person is showing up as the 3 of Rods, 10 of Pentacles, ooh, and the 2 of Rods. Okay, so this is present energy. This is just kind of where you're at. This is the energetic influences right now. So looking at this, so these are cards of commitment here. I'm still looking here. Okay, so your person, so your person is at a point where they're strategizing, planning, like strategizing in a good way, not in a sneaky way, but in the way of trying to think think long term, think very far out about what it is they really want. How are they going to get the 10 of Pentacles? The 10 of Pentacles is one of the most, I'm sorry, I just bumped my cord, is one of the most abundant cards in the tarot deck. So it's all about leaving a legacy. And that can be in the form of children. It can be in the form of however, founding an organization. Take that as it resonates, leaving a legacy. And so they're thinking forward, but they may not know which way to go with it. Like they don't necessarily have their way forward figured out. And I have a suspicion, because this is a no contact reading, obviously you guys are not in contact, but I have a suspicion that they're looking back over their shoulder at you and your connection, or what happened between the two of you. And I feel as though they might be asking themselves some questions wanting to know if maybe if this fits, if their connection with you fits into their Ten of Pentacles. Or if they did not think that it did at the time, they may be wondering if they got it, if they may have gotten it wrong. This is coming across as reconsidering. And so for you, though, I feel as though you might have taken some time out to replenish after the fire. And we just talked about how the fire rages through and then the soil is replenished as a result of that. So I think it's possible that that might have really hit home for you. I think you're resting. However, I think there's a part of you that hasn't quite let go of it. There's still a connection there, and you still have one sword at the ready. So I don't know that you have entirely come down off of whatever happened between the two of you. So we clearly have question of commitment. It's possible that maybe your person wanted commitment, but you this is also a card of commitment. So you may have been a well-established couple. That's possible. You do not have to be a well-established couple, but it feels that way. This may have blindsided you. You may not have seen this coming, and that's why it was... Hi, Gemini. Sorry about that. I have a dog who is approaching, like, he's getting senile, and he had a moment. I had to go deal with him, so I do apologize. And I thought it was kind of funny because I was saying, this may have taken you by surprise, and then my dog freaks out and took me by surprise. So I do apologize, but everybody's been taken care of, and I'm ready to focus. So the parting of ways, or the rupture that happened between the two of you, may have taken you by surprise. So let's go ahead and get started. I apologize, that poor man's getting old. All right, so we have Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. So this is how we got here. Yeah, so back to being established. I think that the two of you were investing in the relationship. I think that there was a lot of emotional balance between the two of you. Maybe this wasn't growing fast enough for your person. Like maybe things weren't moving fast enough between the two of you. Interesting. There was definitely, this is another card of commitment, and, you know, committing to a future, and, you know, committing to those investments, and that, you know, actual investments and emotional investments, etc. This feels very balanced, which again is why I think this may have taken you by surprise, because this does not read as a breakup on the surface. It's possible that your person, and you would know this is not news to you, but it's possible that your person may have gotten an offer that would take them elsewhere. Like maybe they were offered a new job, or it doesn't feel like there was another person. It feels like there was a circumstance or an opportunity for them, probably career or financial, that caused them to shift gears. You know, the Three of Rods here is a shift of gears. Not usually, but that's what it feels like. So they may have really shifted gears based on something that happened. And I don't know that you were included. And I think it really took you by surprise. Yeah. Let's see. All right, so Gemini, this is going to be shared energy between the two of you right now. Four of Pentacles. Ooh, Ten of Cups. Oh, Ace of Rods right under that Ace of Pentacles. Oh, man. Okay, so there is definitely the energy of hanging on to all of the good that this relationship had. So when you get the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups in the same reading and it's relationship reading, I'm like, doesn't get much better than this. I mean, really, I think that this relationship that you had, I think was very deep. I think that you loved each other deeply. I think the physical intimacy made the both of you very happy. I think you were a good match all around. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with your person. Like, why did they do that? Because this is awesome. This is great. Okay. So, shared energy. You two are hanging on to each other, and I think that there is the desire. So, this is a card of desire. So, there appears to be the desire for a new beginning or to go back to the way it was. So, I mean, obviously, you can't actually go back to the way it was. That's not the way our world works. But there is a recognition here. This Two of Rods is looking back at all of the wonderful things right here in this relationship with the two of you. I think they are rethinking some things. Okay, so I'm getting all excited. Let's get to it. So we've got, this is incoming energy, potential advice, and we will pull more advice here. So we have the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower. So don't get freaked out by this. I just said you can never actually go back to the way things were. That's not necessarily a bad thing. But what I have here is the sense of the inability to unsee something once you've already seen it. So this would be very rattling. If this were my reading and if I was experiencing what I'm feeling, this whole thing with them just, I feel like they just up and left for a new job or a new opportunity or something. If it were me, I would be rattled by that. And so that's what I'm seeing here. But the cards are saying that this shakeup was divinely guided. Something had to change. And so even though this may be exceptionally painful, I think overall you're doing okay. I have the sense that you're actually doing okay. I don't think you're happy about this, but I have the sense that you are stable enough in your self-identity and in your own life that you're weathering this okay. Not saying that it's not painful, so I'm not saying that to minimize. But the cards are saying that this shakeup was divinely guided, and this is always in your favor. The Tower is always in your favor. So even though this took you by surprise, which again, I think I said it took you by surprise. I think the passion the passion with which, if and when they do come back, I think that will also take you by surprise. There's work to be done, yes. And you are going to be able to approach this relationship from a whole new understanding of who the two of you are individually and together. But what you build back in place of the Tower that has come down can be in whatever image you want it to be in. You can take this understanding of who you are now and rebuild. This is literally rebuilding from a place of having a new understanding. Yes, that understanding at the time was disappointing, but whatever crack in the foundation that you had that gave room for this person to think that this was okay. Not that we all have to do it's okay for them, but from your perspective, what they did may not have been okay. I think ultimately you may have blessed them and said, if this is really what's going to make you happy, then I'm not going to keep you from it. I could see someone with this reading saying something like that, like very mature, very well balanced and mature. but there's definitely an opportunity to rebuild and grow. Okay, so I'm very excited to pull Oracle and Advisory cards. So let's see what we get here. This is not the deck I meant to start with. Let's start here. Oh, look at that. Yes, we will be together again. I'm going to just put that right there. We will be together again. You were the best thing in my life. Look at that. They are definitely rethinking some things. They are thinking about all of the investing that they did. Gemini. You still have a commitment. I couldn't let you get close to me. That's interesting. Maybe there was something. I feel like you're going to know exactly what that is about. I don't think that is news to you. I mean, maybe it is, but I think when you see that, you're going to go, oh, yeah. Look at that. Rejection is protection. Yeah. This may have been a very important thing for you to see about your person. It goes back to that, having that understanding that there was a crack in the foundation that you may not have seen. And now is the opportunity to repair that and rebuild. You know, the towers come down, you can get to the foundation. Once the tower's down, you can get to the foundation. This is actually incredibly beautiful. I think it was exceptionally painful for you, Gemini, but more power to you. I feel like you have handled yourself with such grace through this whole thing. Like, I don't think you have said anything bad. I think you have carried yourself with poise. I think, I think that you always say kind things about this person. I think you've been a saint. Clear, cancel, and release. Yes, it goes back to, clear out the cobwebs or clear out what was the crack in the foundation that we have obviously found. Let it go and start rebuilding. I'm going to take that as confirmation from Spirit that I had what they were trying to convey accurate. Okay, so we have new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So yes, new love. We have, lots of indications of a new beginning with this person, a genuine and true new beginning. Very authentic. Let's see. You are good enough. Yeah, I wonder if, this may have really, you may have taken a hit to your self-concept for a minute. You may have had to take a knee to recover, which I think you did, and I think you did in a very healthy way. All right, so this is the Peace Oracle. This is good for, when you are reaching for a mantra in a moment of stress. This is very good, something to meditate on. Strategy. I think I said your person was strategizing. So the strategy that they are thinking through, I sort of have the sense of let them think it. Like, let them sort this out, give them their time, and then when they come back, you'll know they're ready. Positive outcome. Look at that. If what you want is to reconnect and rekindle with this person, the chances of, according to this here, we still have the commitment card over here. The chances of this are so high and so good for you. I say enjoy your rest, enjoy your downtime, because I think they're going to come back and the two of you are going to get to work. Gemini, this was an awesome reading. I am so excited for you. Feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonated. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'd love to have you as part of my community. I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Bye bye.